Hi, last time in our video we showed you how to make an instant planter out of a basket. This time, just in case you're the kind of person that doesn't like to use somebody else's recipe, you want your own, we're going to show you how to make a planter with proven winners. Now the first thing you have to remember, I meant to tell you, if you didn't see that other video, you can go to our YouTube channel and watch it there. Now the first thing to remember is you've got to decide what goes in it. Pick the things that you like, but the thing you have to do is you have to pay attention to how tall everything's going to get. Is it going to spill? Is it going to go upright? Is it going to do this, or is it going to spill over the side? Now these are the things that we chose to go in here. We've got Bacopa, which spills. We've got this beautiful Verbena, which stays low and spreads out. We've got Yellow Million Bells, which goes up and spills. Vinca, that spills over. And Royal Velvet Surfinia, and that also spreads out and spills and comes up a little bit. So we chose things that nothing's going to swallow anything else. It's all going to stay very pretty. One of the dangers that happens is that people put too much stuff in there, or they put stuff in that swallows each other and then you can't see it. Now for instance, I want to show you this pot. This pot has only 3 plants in it. It's got a Dark Dancer, which is a trifolium like a clover. It's got a Bluebird Nemesia and only one Proven Winner Alyssum. You can see how vigorous that Alyssum is. If you had put more than that in there, you wouldn't see it, because this Alyssum and this trifolium would have swallowed it up. So you have to pay attention to those kinds of things. Other than that, pick the colors, pick the plants that you like. And then you have to first get the soil ready. And I told you about this in our last video, but just to go over it, you're going to fill the pot up with soil. If you're going to be planting Proven Winners, you want to put some slow release fertilizer in there. I put 1/3 of a cup in this size of pot. You stir it up really good, then you wet it down. Let it sit a few minutes. Wet it down again. Let it sit a few minutes. And then, if it pulls away from the side, it's not wet enough, wet it down once more. And then you're ready to plant. We've already decided how we want our plants to go, so we're going to take out some dirt out of the middle. I forgot to get something to put it into. I'll put it right there. For the spike, we're just going to take it out, and then we take our spike, and the first thing we're going to do is we're going to put it into some root starter. This is the kind of root starter that we sell. It's really good. You put 3½ tablespoons in a gallon. Put it into a bucket and do like this. The directions say pour it over, but we found it's far more effective to soak it in it. So we're just going to set that down in there and let it soak up for just a second. You see it's running out, so we got it good and wet with it. We take it out and we put it into the hole that we made. And turn it around so it's right centered. There we go. Then we're going to take each of these other things, we're going to soak them down in, just like that. Let them sit a minute, bring it out, and then we're going to plant them. Make your holes by just take a handful of dirt out. We have 5 things, so I'm going to go around and make 5 holes. If your dirt was nice and wet to begin with, these holes kind of stay put. They don't just fall in and dissolve. And that really helps you when you go to plant it. And one more. Okay, now these other plants we've already soaked, so I don't have to do them. But don't forget to do it. It makes such a difference. Okay, then look at your plant, and if it's spilling over one place more than another, put that side out. Okay, there's that. Here's our Verbena. Put it in this hole. Here's our Bacopa. Okay, I'm going to choose this side to go out because I like the way it spills there. Like that. And our Supertunia. Point it outwards. go. And then our vinca. We want it to trail outwards, so we put it like that. Push it down in its hole. Then kind of push the dirt around like that. Then you're going to take a hose and you're going to water it in gently, just so that it waters in around all these edges. Then don't fertilize for a week. Then every week you fertilize, and pretty soon it's going to be a big gorgeous pot and just the way you like it. And one more thing I want to show you about root starter. If you have bedding plants like this or vegetables or whatever, just take them, put them down into your root starter like this. Let them soak up a minute. Then take them out. They're good and wet with it. You take them out of their things, you plant them, and then when you're all done, you can take your extra root starter and pour it all around them, and they get a great start. That way it helps prevent shock too. You will love planting your own planter.